My name is Emma. Welcome to my channel. I want to tell you my 19 and pregnant story. It all started at the end of April, early May, when somewhere around there is when I conceived my daughter, and I told my boyfriend that I wanted to go get a pregnancy test because I was feeling quite sick and I had been sick for quite a while. I honestly thought I was just sick. Like, being pregnant was a complete surprise to me because I thought I couldn't have children. But anyway, she's here. But I was sick for weeks upon weeks upon weeks. Like, it was the worst morning sickness is what you can call it now. But at the time I didn't know, so I just thought I was sick. But at the end of May, early June is when I went out and bought a pregnancy test because I was sick for an entire month and I was like, what's going on here? Like, do I just have something that's like really bad? Because I have a really weak immune system, and like once I'm sick, I get sick for a while. And so I went and I got the pregnancy test, and I came back home and I took it. I actually took somewhere around like 3 or 4 pregnancy tests because I thought I was crazy as soon as I saw the first positive. And I came out of the bathroom and I looked at my boyfriend and I was holding a test and I was like, it's positive. And he's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, what do you want to do? And so at this point in time, we were trying to decide what was best for us and for our daughter. And so we decided to have her. And I honestly believe she's my little miracle baby because I thought I couldn't have kids, which I'll explain in like another video. And then my boyfriend thought he couldn't have kids, which I'll explain in another video as well. As the months rolled by, I kept trying to get like an OB and all that stuff, and I went to a women's center for my first ultrasound, and when I went in, I was around 10 weeks going on 11 weeks, so I was pretty far along by the time that I like found out and like actually like knew and like felt that I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely like 100% pregnant. And as the months rolled by, I eventually kind of like started to tell everybody because I wanted to get out of like the red area, which would be like 12 weeks or less, is when most people like don't really want to announce it in case like something happens, like a miscarriage or just kind of like touchy subjects. But as soon as I hit 13 weeks, I eventually decided to tell my family and tell my friends that I was expecting, and my parents took it better than I thought they would. I thought that they would be really angry with me or upset with me or tell me that I'm ruining my life. My friends reacted pretty well, I should say. I don't have a whole lot of friends, so I mean, it it is what it is. But I honestly think, even though I know it's weird to say this, though I don't believe in God and all that stuff, I am blessed to have my daughter, and I love my daughter to the moon and back. I would do anything for my daughter. She's my everything, as her father is my everything as well. But it was just, it hit me like really hard when I found out, and that like when I had that first ultrasound and to hear her heartbeat and like everything, like it was so surreal. And like my boyfriend cried, but I didn't cry because I was more or less in shock that it was like actually happening. And I was kind of like scared of like what to expect. And honestly, she's just a blessing, and I love her so much, and I'm so glad that I actually had a kid young. And that may sound crazy to a lot of people, that may be like, oh my god, like, why have a kid so young? And yeah, that's kind of it, really. Not a whole lot to it, just me blabbering on. But these were one of the first ultrasounds of her. And then this is when we found out that she was a girl. That was at 20 weeks, or 20 weeks. And then I have a 3D of her. And she's just like the precious little thing. And I love her to death. She's my world. Thank you for watching.